Life is often not what we expect it to be. From a young age, we are told to dream big, work hard, and believe that good things will follow. But reality doesn't always work that way. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, life doesn't reward you. It punishes you instead. You can give your whole heart to something or someone and still be left empty handed. That's a painful truth. That doing everything right doesn't always mean things will go right. Life has its own rhythm, and often it plays a tune that you don't understand. One of the most heartbreaking realities of life is that people you love the most can hurt you the deepest. Not always enemies who break you, it's the ones you trusted, cared for, and stood beside. Friendships fade, relationships fall apart, and the people who promised to stay leave without a word. It's hard to accept that loyalty doesn't guarantee love, and effort doesn't guarantee appreciation. This is when life teaches you that attachment is fragile, and not everyone will value your heart the way you do. Time also has a cruel way of showing you that nothing lasts forever. The moments you once thought would never end become memories. People grow apart, parents grow older, and things that once mattered deeply slowly fade away. You start to realize that everything you're holding today, you might lose tomorrow. It's a sad reminder that you cherish what you have. Not because it will stay, but because you won't always get another chance to hold it again. Another hard truth is that everyone wears a mask. People around you may smile while silently fighting battles you'll never see. The world often expects us to be strong, to keep going, even when we're breaking inside. So we hide our pain, pretend we're okay, and keep moving like nothing's wrong. This emotional isolation becomes heavy. You may feel like you're the only one hurting, but the truth is, almost everyone is carrying a sadness they don't talk about. Failure is a constant shadow in life. No matter how hard you try, sometimes things just don't work out. You may face rejection, criticism, or loss, and it stings. Society often only praises success and hides the struggle behind it. But failure is real, and it can shake your self-worth. It teaches you that life doesn't always reward good intentions, and sometimes you have to rebuild yourself from nothing, with no applause and no help. Loneliness is another deeply sad reality. You can be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. Not everyone will understand your silence, your tears, or your dreams. In moments of darkness, it feels like no one really sees you, like you're invisible in your pain. And while people may check in, it's rare to find someone who truly stays, who listens without judgment, and who loves you through your mess. This kind of loneliness leaves a scar that takes a long time to heal. And finally, the saddest truth of life is that it keeps moving, even when you want it to stop. When you lose someone you love, when your world falls apart, life doesn't pause. The sun still rises, people still laugh, and the world continues like nothing happened. But you're left grieving while everything around you moves on. It's in these moments that you realize how cruel and indifferent time can be. But it's also when you begin to find your quiet strength, the part of you that learns to survive. Not because you're okay, but because you have no choice. And yet, in the heart of all this pain, through the heartbreaks, silent nights, unspoken goodbyes, and unanswered prayers, something quietly begins to grow within you. Resilience. It doesn't arrive like a storm. It builds slowly, day by day, in the moments you choose to get up when you feel like giving up, in the times you smile through tears, and in the strength it takes to keep going when everything inside you is breaking. You learn that sadness isn't weakness. It's proof that you cared, that you felt deeply, and that you're still human in a world that often forgets how to be gentle. Over time, you start to see life differently. You begin to appreciate the little things, a kind word, a genuine hug, a peaceful morning, or even just the fact that you made it through another day. You stop searching for perfect and start valuing real love, real peace, real people. The sadness doesn't completely disappear, but it becomes a part of you. Not something that defines you, but something that shaped you. You carry it, but it no longer carries you. You realize that healing is not about forgetting the pain, but about learning how to live with it. You find your strength not in pretending to be okay, but in allowing yourself to feel and still choosing to move forward. You start to understand that broken things can still be beautiful, that a cracked heart still beats, and that a quiet soul can still shine. There is power in surviving. There is power in surviving. There is power in choosing to love again, trust again, and believe again, even after life has given you every reason not to. And eventually you stop looking back with regret. You stop blaming yourself for things you couldn't control. You stop trying to fix everyone else and start focusing on the one person you can heal, yourself. You find peace in the present, knowing that your past doesn't define your future. You understand that life may never be perfect, but it can still be meaningful. Even with sadness, even with scars. Because no matter how heavy the pain feels now, it won't last forever. Nothing does. Just as the seasons change, so will your story. The darkness you're walking through today may be the very path that leads you to your light tomorrow. You will not stay in this place forever. Yeah. You will rise, slowly, quietly, but surely. And when you do, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come. So breathe, rest if you must. Cry if you need to, but don't give up. Life may be full of sad realities, but it is also filled with unexpected moments of beauty. Moments that remind you why you held on. Your story isn't over yet. There are still chapters left to write, love left to give, and days worth living. You are not alone and you are not finished. Keep going, because even in sorrow, there is hope. And even in brokenness, there is still so much left of you that the world needs to see.